everybody, welcome to Chiro Chat. I was off last week, but Kat did a great job. So, but we are back this week together, and we're going to talk to you about balance. One of the biggest reasons that balance is so important is naturally it declines as we age. So if we're not taking proactive steps to keep that decline from being too rapid, we run the risk of falls and injury. So we're going to talk about some ways that you can stabilize yourself even as you age.
All right, so a couple of quick things we're going to show you that you can do at home, at work, really anywhere you can find time and space to do them. They don't take too long. First thing we're going to show you is called the ankle alphabet. The benefit of this is that it makes your brain think about all the directions your ankles go. So normally you're walking, talking, moving, and you aren't really thinking about that. But when you miss a curve and that ankle takes a sudden change in direction, if your brain hasn't been kind of primed for that, it's real easy to lose that footing and go down. So something like this will help your body respond faster to that sudden change in direction and help you file the right muscles a little faster and maybe keep you from falling down and breaking something. So it's as simple as just start sitting down. Pick a leg, you're going to do some with both, and you literally draw the alphabet with your foot. So you can draw big letters, little letters, numbers, shapes, whatever you want to do, and you just start. And because you're thinking about the letter you're drawing, you're strengthening that connection between your brain and your foot and ankle so that you learn what this is doing, what your ankle is doing in space, basically. So I could draw a star, for example. And then make sure you do some with the other foot. Now, the important thing here is when you're doing it with your left foot, don't do it backwards. The letter C is still C, and you're looking at it from the other side of my foot. But if I do a C, right, a C with the other foot, it's going to be the same direction. You're not going to do it opposite. And then again, same idea. You'll just do some with each ankle. So right now I'm doing a star. I'm doing the number 8. That's a little harder, especially if you're doing it backwards. So you just want to kind of be mindful of what you're doing. So you do want to be thinking about it, not just randomly rolling your ankle around and not really being mindful of what you're drawing so that you strengthen that connection. And Tess is going to show you exercise number 2. And so Tess, tell them where we get this from. What do we do in the office with it?
So anybody that comes in as a new patient, we put you through a little bit of a test, a single leg balance test, and that looks something like this. So what we're looking for is your ability to stand like this for a certain period of time. Typically we're looking for 30 seconds. You'll notice my ankle's kind of wobbling a little bit. That's normal. That's communication between my brain and my ankle.
Nice recovery.
And it's, sorry, I just lost my balance. But the whole idea of sort of the movement is just sending new signals up to the brain going, hey, you're shifting this way, you're shifting that way. Ideally, your brain should be able to send the answer back that says, oh, well, you need to come this way or you need to go that way to stabilize. You'd be surprised how many people cannot hold that position for 30 seconds. Normally I can, but not when I'm talking, apparently. So one really safe way to practice that, and practice makes perfect, remember. So if you do this, your brain is going to continue to strengthen and you won't lose your ability to stand up or handle a misstep like stepping off a curb. So you just want to get into a corner so you've got some place to sort of stabilize yourself.
But you're not touching anything.
Don't touch the wall. You just want to stand here so that if you need to, you can touch. So I'm going to bring my leg up. I'm just going to practice. If I start to drift to one side, I'm just going to sort of tap the wall and straighten myself back up. Tap the wall, straighten myself back up. And just hold it for as long as you can. And then remember, you have 2 sides to your body, so you need to do the same thing on the other side. A little close to the wall. So that's how you can practice this. It's very simple. It's not hard. But it's very important in terms of helping you maintain that level of balance that you should have as you age.
And once you get good at doing that with your eyes open for 30 seconds, then get back in that same corner and start it with your eyes closed. So you'd have your eyes closed first and then slowly bring up whatever leg you're going to start with. And same idea, you want to be able to hold that for several seconds with your eyes closed and still just using that wall to kind of touch and correct without dropping your foot and open your eyes. That way your brain gets a chance to learn that pattern.
Absolutely.
So that is how you stay with better reaction time as you age rather than losing it like most people do. Maybe you don't fall, maybe you don't break a hip, maybe you don't end up in the hospital.
You don't want to end up in the hospital.
No.
All right. If you have any questions or any other suggestions or ideas on how you maintain your balance, let us know. See you next week.